My mom told me this creepy story when she got home after a 2-week trip to Japan. The old folks there told her about the urban legend known as the Manhole. I was so scared after hearing it, I refused to step foot near a manhole for many years. A girl named Aya was driving with her mom to the butchery one morning when she saw a young girl jumping up and down on a manhole cover a few yards in front of them. She pointed at the young girl and told her mom to look and pay attention to this spectacle. They laughed at it, making fun of the girl. Aya could see that the girl was talking due to her mouth moving. As they drove past, with the girl behind them in the mirror, she looked up and stared at the car as it rounded the corner a block away. It's Monday morning, time for school. Aya packed her books into a school bag and left the house. On her way down the sidewalk, she saw the same girl from the previous day jumping on the manhole. She crossed the road to be on that side and stood still next to the girl. She was joyfully chanting 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 as she jumped up and down on the cover, looking down at it. Aya immediately recognized the young girl. It was Suki, a strange, quiet girl from her class who sat in the back of the class as she was always bullied by the rich kids in school. "School is about to start, Suki," Aya said in a weirded out voice. But Suki just kept jumping, continuing her chants. Aya ran off and walked into the schoolyard, making it just in time before the bell rang. In the classroom, she looked to the last row of desks and saw one of them was empty. A girl saw Aya looking and told her that's where Suki sits. The day went on as normal, but Aya had a bad feeling in her gut regarding Suki. After school, she walked to the outside of the yard and looked down the street when she saw Suki still jumping up and down on the manhole. Aya gathered the courage and walked up to Suki. When she got there, she was chanting a new number, 77777, over and over again as she continued to jump on the manhole. Aya had enough of this and asked what she was doing, but Suki just ignored her. She asked again and still no answer. With a dash of fire in her heart, she exclaimed, "How dare you ignore me? I'm talking to you." There was still no response from Suki. In a last-ditch effort to get a response, she said, "If you don't stop right now and tell me what you're doing, then I'm going to make you pay," with a deep rage. The hope in Aya's eyes drifted away as she looked at Suki, and there was still no reaction from her. Aya wasn't the aggressive type. She was never hateful or hands-on with anyone in school, especially Suki. But in the heat of the moment, she grabbed Suki and pushed her into the thick bushes next to them. She had the final straw with this girl, and she stood on the manhole shouting, "My turn, my turn, my turn." Aya jumped up and down, venting her anger by laughing hysterically. She stopped and stood still on the manhole as Suki looked at her from the bushes. She squatted down and gave one big jump, and at the exact same time, Suki bolted out of the bushes and pulled the manhole cover off, exposing the hole, causing Aya to fall in. With a look of accomplishment and happiness, Suki closed the cover and started jumping up and down, chanting a new number, 888888.